Yo, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to another video, man. On today's video we're gonna jump in and dive into these attacks with Golem Witch, or actually let me actually double check this. Is it Witch Golem or Golem Witch? Where is it? It's Witch Golem. Okay, my bad. We're gonna jump into some attacks with Witch Golem and 8 earthquakes. Okay, so this is gonna be the CC you will be running with some skelly spells, of course poison, and ice golem with a titan. This is a very nice CC, guys, because sometimes your queen might kind of move away from the core and then your lock launcher is still in the core, but there is a CC that you need to deal with. So that's when the titan comes and can really do some damage to the enemy CC troops. So that's basically a quick tip for the CC, and let's dive into these attacks. I've already done the attacks, guys, and sorry if there is a dog in the background. I couldn't record this video any later. I had to record super early, but I couldn't attack super early. It was way too early for me. So I attacked, and then this recording is of course just me talking through the attacks and giving you some few tips. So without any further ado, let's just dive in and see what these attacks are all about. Alright, we are here on the ring base right now. I'm bringing you one ring base, one box base, and one diamond base. You know me, man. You know me by now. I love to bring you different style of bases so you get the idea of what you need to do. But guys, look at this. We're gonna go in with 2 golems on each side, and then the rest to the middle, of course, with the log launcher, king, warden, queen. Drop everything together. I'm just dropping the queen a bit late, guys, because I don't like the fact that the funnel is not perfectly set, and you're gonna see what's actually gonna happen. We're not gonna go dive exactly into the core. We're gonna go around, and that's why this is a good army, because it has another set of earthquakes for you to open up the base more in case you didn't do that perfectly or you didn't have the perfect funnel, so your troops can eventually come back to the core from a different angle. So you understood that part, hopefully. Now I'm gonna go with the freeze, so I can pop the king ability and pop a very later warden ability. Look at this. This was nearly the perfect warden ability, man. And look at the big boys to the left. They are just gonna cruise through all the base. So I'm gonna drop the champion to the right. There is no point to drop the champion to the left, where of course you have a lot of troops. Now with another freeze to the eagle, because I didn't want to pop the queen ability, but the eagle was already switching targets, so my queen died through ability. But it doesn't matter, honestly, guys. We have so many troops and so many big boys, guys. We have 7 witch golems. Imagine every single one of them has 3 big boys, and that's basically 21 big boys just by your witch golems dying, even if they do. That's how insane this strategy is. So you have a lot of hit points, and basically no base can handle 21 well, of course, big boys. It's just too much hit points for them to even damage them. So let's go to the next hit. We're gonna have a box base, and that basically showcase the perfect example and why we should have 8 earthquakes. We are here on a box base, and look at this. Now this box base is anti-LAVALOON. A lot of people are still running it, but this is what you should do. I'm dropping 2 golem witch golem on each side, but then I'm gonna go in with the 3 wall breakers. That means opening the core, of course not the core but the last compartment, and then left and right. So these golem witches, they go in. Now the downside of this, that I don't like it as well, it's basically you don't have a headhunter, just because having 7 witch golems doesn't give you that many other spot for anything else. But look at the perfect earthquake. Look how crazy this core is made for these golems, the king and queen and warden with your CC troops, to run through a whole alley to reach the town hall. That's the perfect funnel for them to go, and the perfect path. You can't get any better than this. Now king ability with the warden ability, always make sure you do that together. Now I'm dropping some skelly spell for the back end expos, so they don't lock on to the unnecessary things that they might lose their ability, like my queen, like my something else, but it doesn't matter. Now we're gonna go with the champion to the left, because the big boys will clear the the outer things like trash buildings, and the champion can come back behind them, clear the defenses on the other side of the wall. You can see the ice golem did some nice things, and it's fully HP going front, and that's basically it, guys. That's basically it. You see how strong everything goes in, and then when everything dies, you have big boys, and then you have still your 3 main heroes, you know, to of course kind of support them. But just make sure whenever you have this kind of building on the outside or on the inside of some walls, just make sure you keep the champion ability for the last few buildings. That is the tip I can give you for the champion ability itself. Alright, so let's go to the next hit. It's gonna be a diamond, and that one is just the most riskiest attack I've personally done since Town Hall 13, man. So let's go. Now I know the Super Archer Blimp has its own risks, right? You use the Warden, you use all the spells, you use all the CC with the Blimp, and then you might not get the value. But this kind of risk, I haven't done it, and the adrenaline was crazy. I'm using 2 Witch Golems again on each side to clear a lot of the things. The rest with the King, Queen, Warden, with the log launcher, and then look at the base. The way I'm gonna open it is just amazing. It's amazing with these earthquakes. We're gonna go reach the town hall, but guys, just remember there is openings on these sides, which means the troops could go to the outside. But at this, you know, strategy, it doesn't matter. They will always come back and somehow finish the base off. I don't know. I'm literally not the best player to do these kind of spams. I'm not the best player to keep switching strategies, guys. But I don't know how this strategy just works. You just do this and they'll get you the base. Literally just pop a nice Warden ability. Don't pop it too early because you're gonna need it in the core always. Look at where you can see now, every time my King is in front, I'm popping the Warden ability where we are in the core, and the King can get beautiful value with all the barbarians. And then the, you know, of course the CC troops that comes out from the log launcher are also sometimes in the Warden ability. We're gonna go in and the Queen is gonna go out. But now I'm dropping the champion on the left. Look at how many troops we have. The champion itself can get you the town hall. I'm investing another freeze, and guys, this is where the freezes are needed. Back end of the base, use those 3 freezes on the back end, use the skellies on the back end if there is too many multi infernos when you're entering the base. That would be the other tip for the spell placement I can give you. And well, because you can't really drop the, you know, skelly spells on the infernos themselves, it's just, it doesn't make sense, right? But yeah, man, that's how you can use these spells. You can use the heroes, these bad boys. I'm just gonna call them bad boys. You know what? They are bad boys, man. How many of them do you want? It's crazy how many you can get out of this 7 Witch Golem attack, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this, you know, video in general. It was a quick one just because, well, I didn't have too much time to do a lot of the attacks, but we're gonna go in tomorrow hopefully with some live attacks with the mass, of course, Witch Golem, and hopefully that will be a fun one, you know, because I really love to bring you some more live commentary. I've had some very good feedbacks from you guys. I love you all, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as well. Make sure to like and subscribe and share it to your friend. Maybe they are looking for a spam ground strategy and not just LAVALOON on the air. All right, so hopefully I'll see you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.